Alright, we just had a quick little restream change, so don't worry. We almost got the DK King of Swings, King of Swing. I cannot pronounce words today. Ready to set up here. Just gonna do some quick double checks. I'm your host I'm F George. I'm your host for the next 7-8 hours or so, I believe. So I'll get the. Alright, good. In that case... Oh.
Hi everyone, I'm piepusher11.
And I'm g0goTBC.
And this is DK King of Swing. We are both going to be running the any % category, but this race will have a little bit of a twist. I'm running with DK, and g0go will be running with Diddy. If you want to quickly go over the differences between the characters before we get started.
Okay, so the first thing right off the bat that you guys will see is that DK, since this is the first character that you're supposed to play in the game, will have roughly a 40-second intro that is unskippable, but Diddy won't have to go through. Then after that, during the run, you'll see that Diddy will not have a lot of bananas in the path, and as we will go throughout the race, we will explain more on why it's actually a big deal, but for now, I guess we should be able to start, right?
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, I'll give a countdown and then we'll get started. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so right off the bat, I'll be able to start. Don't worry, I is a god at this game, he will be able to catch to me. So, some things that you will see is that there are some slight control differences between Diddy and Donkey Kong. Diddy is a lot floatier, and it makes for he can do a lot of big jumps with his abilities, whereas DK will have
jumps that Diddy can make that DK can't, just because Diddy can jump a lot higher.
Yeah.
The advantage that DK has is that he gets a lot more bananas, and tutorial explained, but I went by really quickly. Bananas do two things for you. You can eat 10 of them at once and heal off 1 health, or you can actually eat 20 at once and do what we call a banana boost, which makes you go a lot faster, jump a lot higher, and makes you invincible for about 10 seconds. So with the DK category, a lot of the routing goes into when you get bananas and when you use those banana boosts.
Yeah, and for Diddy, since this is a new Game Plus mode, it's sort of the hard mode of this game. So they basically removed all the bananas that are floating around. So you really need to work hard to get the bananas in case you're running low.
And basically, the only way Diddy can get bananas is by breaking barrels or killing enemies.
Yeah.
DK, there's a bunch floating around.
Yeah. Just like that, I got hit there. I won't be able to heal as easily as how piepusher will be able to with DK.
So maybe we should go over the just the main mechanics of this game. Essentially, you have the L and R buttons, which control grabbing with each of your hands, and you just sort of fling in whatever direction you're facing. The main speed tech in this game is sort of to be able to press and release as quick as possible, because it doesn't really matter how long you're holding on, and the longer you're holding on, the less often you're moving.
Yeah. And with that, it can be really difficult to actually optimize movement. Like, you'd think that pressing a button for exactly one frame is easy, but when you have like, I don't know, 1,000 of them in a run, you're bound to miss a few of these one frame inputs.
I'm coming up on the first boss. g0go probably already did it, but
yeah.
To explain how this works, normally he hops around a bunch after getting hit, but if you get him to hop into this right corner, he actually jumps only 3 times as opposed to 6, which can save a good 6 seconds in this boss fight. Over compared to doing it normally.
Yeah. And something that you might have noticed already is that if you ever missed a peg in this game, like you think that you hit something and you don't, it can really set you up really badly because you're just used to doing the main movement and then you just have to improvise a backup on the fly.
You're just sort of stuck in midair for a while, and then your enemy cycles will be all off. So you got a lot of this game playing really well is really depending on how well you can improvise.
Yeah, because yes, all the
like right here, I'm getting my first banana boost. You can see, so I'm invincible, just smashing through these barrels. A lot faster than you would normally without having that banana boost.
Yeah, and for DK, for example, since if you get hit, for example, you might have to skip some banana boosts at some point in the run, so it's pretty useful to also know the strats to clear the rooms without them.
Yeah, there's a bit of a trade-off with using the banana boost, because for every time you use one, that's 20 bananas that can't go to healing. So if you want to be really safe and use less banana boosts, you can. Or you can just push as hard as you can and hope that you don't get hit ever in the entire game. Which of course is what you do for world record runs, but for a race, I would probably set a few extra bananas aside in case of getting hit.
Like, for instance, in this race, I'm not going to use any banana boost, so all the bananas that I'm getting will be purely on simply not dying, since if you die in this game, it's just a disaster since you lose so much time.
Go-Go, you're probably about on Fire Necky, right?
Yep.
So Fire Necky spits out 6 rocks at a time and actually has 7 health, unfortunately. So you'll see Go-Go will have to take a second cycle to kill them. But with using a banana boost, it actually makes your rock invincible as well. So it's possible to actually get multiple hits with a single rock, and it'll let you skip an entire cycle if you do it properly. I'm having some trouble here. I might have to revise a bit for a little while.
Yeah, there we go. I got it to cycle there.
So I'm about to start the Fire Necky. You'll see I'll use a banana boost, and to get it right, I'll be hitting him twice with a single rock, and that'll let me waiting around for like 20 seconds for him to shoot more rocks. There we go, that is a double hit, which is all you need.
Yeah. It may seem pretty easy to land, but you only have 2 frames to actually get one of these, and if you mess up, like the knockback at which you push Fire Necky is not random, but it can be. You really need to know what angle to have in order to do it. So
if you messed it up, you wasted 20 bananas for nothing.
Yeah. And you also lose 25 seconds, since that's how much time it actually saves.
So normally right after Lockjaw Falls, I would go to Ship of Souls next. But because I'm really low on bananas, I got hit a couple times, I'm actually gonna switch up my routing a bit. And I'm going to go to Risky Reef next.
Yeah, I did get through the level with getting 1 seer. At City, this is probably the hardest level in the game, but with DK, you guys will see that I can do something a little easier to get past that second room with all the ghosts. Oh. Alright, looks like we're getting hit there. So yeah, as we mentioned before. Oh, there we go, that's my first death. I died in Camp 3 there.
Oh, Camp 3, that sucks. That's gonna be a big time loss.
Yeah. This is where you're gonna be able to catch up. Hey. After all, this is gonna be a fair race. But yeah, as we mentioned before, Diddy does not have a lot of bananas to work with, so if you get hit too many times,
Diddy is a bit
it's
faster.
basically GG.
Diddy is a bit faster in the the optimal run. The world record is probably about 40 seconds faster, but it is a year of a run, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would say that Diddy is probably easier to do skips and stuff, but it's harder to survive. I would say that it's a pretty good summary of the difficulty between the two. Alright, so there we go. Although this movement feels slow, it was a little bit faster than what piepusher did as DK. since it avoids breaking a barrel. Alright, time for Davy Bones.
I just started Davy Bones as well. So,
Hey.
Normally what you're supposed to do is actually let him pass you and then like do a charge attack into him, on him, and grab his tail. But if you you stand in just spot at just the right time, you can actually just grab him as he passes by you.
Hey.
Really,
yeah, I had to restart Davy Bones there simply because I messed up.
Oh. Now I'm actually, well, I went for it. I tried to drag him down a bit because he takes a long time to fall after you kill him. But of course, messing it up and needing a 3 cycle, you ended up losing time overall. That's what I get for trying to go fast.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. I got a 2 cycle, but second try.
Yeah, you're probably just as fast as I was.
Alright, there we go. This is a fair race after all. Alright, World 4.
World 4,
I would say-
I feel like the difficulty really ramps up.
Yeah. For DK, it's definitely there that it starts getting hard. For Diddy, I would say that it's probably a break, honestly, since there's not that much stuff that can kill you. That's all that matters pretty much as Diddy.
That's fair. Here in Raging Ravine 3, you're actually supposed to use these bombs to break these ice blocks, but actually get rid of the hitbox exposed for you to just grab breaking them.
Yeah, and Diddy, as you can see, can just skip everything. Alright. Ice Castle.
This castle's really cool. It's the only level with these ice pegboards. It's a really interesting speed back in these, where if you actually fling and then re-grab really quickly, over and over, and like hold on as much as you can actually go really fast. The time really shows it off. It's hard to do in real time.
Yeah. Because for whatever reason, the game really makes you want to drift, so you just go really, really fast. Alright, time for underwater runs. We start now with another scroller, which is pretty hard to do optimally, since when at the end you basically want to get Raging Exit as fast as possible, and I just barely went too early there.
Ooh, that sucks.
I'm hearing myself over your mic, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll adjust when I get the chance.
Alright. No. I tried to be a little greedy there, but it didn't pay off.
Oh.
I got crushed. Yeah. Getting crushed, it loses so much time because you just get put at the beginning, plus you get this really long animation.
Hey Pi, just letting you know that g0go is slightly echoing through your mic, so I don't know if you can do anything about that. Maybe press like a quick break, but just letting you know.
Yeah, I turned down my computer's volume. Is it a little better yet?
Right, yeah, that's fine because I'm capturing the audio myself, the Discord.
Alright, sounds good.
Sorry about that.
Alright. Alright, time for Static Squatch. One of the only 2 levels in the... Actually, no, we've got Cocoa Forest after that. My bad.
I was gonna say, how'd you get an entire level ahead of me?
I don't know. Alright.
The Sassy Squatch is coming up right after this. So he'll sort of chase you upwards, and when he opens his mouth, you have to toss a bomb into him. Unfortunately, even at TAS, if you toss 2 bombs in his mouth at the same exact frame, it still only does 1 damage, so you can't, there's no hope of a cycle skip here, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a bit too sad. Also, as I said, it's one of the 2 levels in the game where there's actual RNG. When Sassy Squatch spits out the eggs out of his mouth, where they end up is completely RNG.
Yeah, it is RNG, but it doesn't really affect anything. The only thing it could affect is like the sinking of a task, which I think we both know that can cause some issues.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The 2 of us have actually both made tasks of this game. I've made one for any percent DK and Diddy, and g0go just finished a task of DK 100%.
Alright, I'm messing this up. Alright, for how long can I mess this up? A long time.
Yeah, if you miss 1 bomb, it gets really tricky to hit him again, because we have a pretty decent setup.
Yeah.
First bomb. So we're going into the last world now, and
and sometimes you get some things like that where the cycle does not even line up, since you can only hit him when the mouth is open.
So this last world is really like the final gauntlet, really testing your skills.
Yeah, it's crazy how it's the hardest level in the game. The hardest world in the game, yet it's where there's the most bananas lying around.
Yeah, there also are so many bananas. You can, in the task, you basically banana boost in every single screen, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, DK has a lot of bananas. Diddy has pretty much none.
Alright, I guess that's sort of rubbing it in your face. Haha, I got bananas and you don't.
Hey, hey. Alright, I was slightly too low there. I tried to land as early as possible. It's not that big of a deal there for a death.
Almost at the final level, Cruiser ended, and we used to have a really complicated skip in this first screen. We call it the 30 banana DK Firebound 2-Ha combo DX. But luckily, pretty recently we found a new method to skip the first screen, which is not only a lot easier, but also only uses 20 bananas instead of 30.
Yeah.
Still uses 30 if I get hit by one of the cannons early in the screen, though.
Oh, rip.
That's fine, I got the bananas for it. Yeah, you can just sort of land on this barrel up here and just jump to the border. When g0go gets there, you'll see a different method that's Diddy only. You actually just take a damage boost off a spike, and because Diddy is so light, you can just fly over to it.
Yeah. And that does require...
So if you want to get ready on time for me, in about a minute. So the K-Rool fight consists of 2 parts. There's a race and then a fight. The race is pretty straightforward, just climb to the top before he does. the race is like an attack battle, so he has basically the same mechanics as you do. Climbing, spinning, charging, and the only way to do damage to him is to be charge attack while he is not. You want to sort of clash with him and then charge another one really quick before he has a chance to. And Alright, I should be right about ready for time. And time.
GG. What time did you get? Okay.
I wasn't timing it manually.
Alright, I died in
What time I got?
Like, as we said before, like, you're used to a setup, you do it fine. If you don't do it fine, time to find a backup that you probably have never done before.
Yeah, this, you really gotta be prepared with every single backup. Gotta have one for everywhere.
Just letting you know, you got a 21:30. I paused the timer temporarily and resuming it now for GoGo.
21:30? Not bad for a race.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna... I've got about, what would you say, 5. I'm at the end of Engine 2. Oh, come on,
I'll switch to
dude.
your audio then, so just
Minute
for
and a
everyone
half.
on... Oh, okay, so I'll switch to GoGo's audio then. Just so everyone on stream knows, this will, like, incur, like, a slight, like, you know... On GoGo's audio, it'll all be okay.
Yeah, sounds good. So, time for a key roll. So
We should now be on GoGo's audio.
the first part where we race, it's a joke as Diddy, since Diddy goes a lot faster than DK.
A lot of new players and even new runners would actually save 20 bananas to use a banana boost on that race to make it easier.
Yeah.
But
And then after that, we just beat K. Rool.
once you get a bit better at the game, it's just kind of a waste. You might as well use them
3,
somewhere else.
2, 1, time. Alright. That was a pretty good run for no reset, in my opinion. Just little
Not
chokes here and there.
What was that, like 23, maybe a low 24?
Yeah, that's not that bad. Still second place on the boards.
That was a
Second
23:43.
place would be
I
like
split lane.
anything sub 37.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. If you
Sorry,
get...
Ryan.
If you guys want to get into running this game, we do have a pretty decent community in here, and we have a Discord. So if you ever want to run, feel free to ask Pi or me the link to the Discord, and you'll get
I'll actually put it in chat real quick.
Oh yeah, put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
in the chat. For people on the who's watching on, for example, the Speedruns Live embed, you can join the chat if you if you go to the actual Twitch channel.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
but yeah,
And
if
we also have some nice, commands like ! donates to benefit the nice cause.
yep, that one's a good that's a good one too.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you two have anything else to say.
Well, I would say that if you want to run this game, feel free to join the community. We love to see new runners try to do this game, since
It's a really fun game. I love to see more people run it.
yeah, every time we see a new runner, we get new strat discovered, and yeah,
It's true. When g0go came around, when GMM found a ton of stuff, every new runner brings a different perspective, so the more people playing the game, the better, in my
yeah,
opinion.
yeah, definitely.
True for every community.
Join the Discord, start playing.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I was g0goTBC, and this was piepusher running the game with me, and I'll say good luck for the rest of the marathon. See you later, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Or 3 more minutes in case people want to snipe red. Okay, I'll quickly announce it on stream. Alright, better see. Great DK King of Swing race. And we'll be getting the next run set up like as quick as possible since we are running behind on schedule. I do want to shout out quickly that the off run that is currently coming up has 2 incentives coming up. So if you'd like to see Tutelar Fever change to the 3rd ending, then we do have a $15 incentive on that. So that's nice. That's actually closing right at the end of the run. So you have the entire run to still meet that. But if you want to name the batter, then yeah, you gotta be quick because that's right at the start of the run. You gotta snipe that right now. So if you do want to contribute to incentives and help out a great cause, then you can type you can look in the chat for a link to donations and just put your incentives into the donation comments. And thanks for supporting the cause. We've already met our original. Is the number going up? And in the meantime, we're pretty much almost ready to go. I'll be listening on the audio monitor. Are you ready?